We're just gonna leave that
Leave
there.
it to your imagination.
We're gonna leave that right there.
The profile is how you
His hometown is Lakeland. He's been in Florida for 54 years. His burning desire is to catch a white marlin. Something that no one knows about him is that he cares. We'll leave that one right there. His key to success is being himself. So with that being said, Fred, take it away.
I'm so excited.
I didn't even bring any popcorn.
All right, first off,
Oh, Lord, he's a witness.
there's been, and not only in this group, but a couple other groups. Fred, why do you charge $85 an hour to come out for a service call? All right, to begin with, that employee makes anywhere from $20 to $27 an hour. Costs me anywhere from $10 to $15 an hour in gas to get him there. My liability insurance runs me anywhere from $18,000 to $25,000 a year, depends on how much work we do, how much business we do, plus workman's comp, plus FICA. Figure it out. Okay, that's, people say, man, you're making $80 an hour, you're a doctor, you guys must be getting rich. Guys, on an $85 call, after we pay our employee and the expenses, we might make 15, 20 bucks. And that's a fact, guys. I think we're all intelligent here, we're all adults here, that I'm tired of hearing that. If I send two guys to your house and you happen to be BNI, you get charged probably just $80 an hour, unless it's something that I just had to send two there. For regular customers, our rate is $127.50 an hour for 2 employees. Still, guys, we're not getting rich off of an hour service call. For some reason, people think we're getting rich. We're not getting rich. We keep our boat up nice, yes. We do get to play, yes. But we come and provide a service that a lot of people just don't do the things we do. A lot of people won't wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and come to your house. We will. Dr. Stratton called me in panic for his mom's house. Went out of my way and got there Saturday morning first thing so she'd have her kitchen Saturday. Those are things I do that are sometimes overlooked because I charged $85 when I got there. So if the $80 an hour bothers you, I really want your business, but call another plumber, see what their rates are, guys. All right. And I'm sorry sometimes a lot of y'all say, Fred's such an asshole, he's such a, his mouth is so big and this and that. You know what, guys, I've been doing this a long time.
Nobody says that.
All right, what I did today is we're using a product called Upinar. There's one other plumbing company in town using it, and I'm noticing that other plumbers are trying to come on board. I'm getting a lot of phone calls from other plumbing companies saying, all we use is CPVC. I got a lady that wants her house repiped, but she's done some investigation and some Googling, and she wants her house done in Upinar. Fred, we don't do Upinar, can you do the repipe? So what we do is we give them a bonus, and we go do the repipe for them. CPVC, guys, if you're having a job done at your house and you let the plumber that comes to your house use CPVC, remember that the manufacturer warranty on CPVC, 5 years. Manufacturer warranty on Upinar, 25 years. This is what's on our space station. And a lot of y'all, if you can see, this fitting won't go in here. See how it won't go in? That's the fitting for this pipe. So what you do, this tool, okay, that's another thing why are you paying $85 an hour? This tool is almost $2,000. But you put it in here, you expand it. Upinar is a memory pipe. You go 3 or 4 times on a click. Now that fitting fits in there. And then you wait 1, 2, 3, try to pull it out. It went back to its memory. That will, it can never open again, and a lot of people are worried about it. Well, what if it opens up and it starts spraying? It can't open up because there's no way for it to open up without this tool. But you can do so many things with it. Like if you're in a tight spot, like when we did Julie's house, holy crapola. You can do all kind of crazy things with it. And what's nice about it I'll show you that in a minute. Say you have to go around some tight spots, like in Julie's house, and she's got like an addition over, it's like another world. It's her bedroom and bathroom, and it's huge. It's as big as this room just about. But to get there, we had to go around our butts to get to her, you know. So anyways, there was spots where I literally had to bend it like this. This will be just fine like this. The class that me and my brother took, the longer this stays like this, it forms itself. And to say I was to cut this apart right here later to do a repair, this right here would still stay like this. It is an awesome product. Heck, if they'll put it on our space station, it's gotta be, you know, good. Or, I mean, heck, they don't want floods up there in space. So, and what we've done is the price of material for a repipe. Say I was coming to do your house in CPVC. My material would run me about $650 to do a 2-bathroom, laundry room, kitchen house. $650 in material on CPVC. Runs me about $900 for Upinar on a regular little 2-bedroom house. Unless you do one like Julie's house, it's about, I think my material list when I got figured up at her house was right at $2,400. And we were there 2 solid, hard working days to get her house done. But I can get in places that other plumbers can't get. You can't take a CPVC 90 and do this.
Nope.
You can't take CPVC pipe and do this. But if you're allowing them to put CPVC in your house, we have just repiped, I think our 15th, I'll have to look at my records at the office. Our 15th house that was built 9 years ago was CPVC because of slab leaks constantly. The pipe literally gets brittle, and you can ask Serv Pro over here that we do a lot of repairs just because the toilet line behind the toilet just mysteriously breaks off, the piece of pipe sticking out of the wall. Or a little shelf that they have behind the toilet, something fell off of it and fell on the shutoff valve and soaks the house. We see that all the time, don't we? If anything falls on this, you can hit it, you can do whatever you want. It's not gonna break. If this is sticking out of the wall and something falls on it, it's not gonna break. And am I rough on CPVC? I was a believer in it. When it first came out years ago, we repiped a lot of houses that had the gray pipe in it. You know about the gray pipe, I hear from you guys all the time. And we went to CPVC, it was the cure-all, glue, move on. Well, now we're doing houses that we went back and repiped to remove the gray pipe, promised the people of the world, now they're having issues. Who knows, we may have issues with this, but as of right now, it's the cure-all. And the reason it really sold us is when we saw that this is the piping that they piped our space station. So it made me and my brother, we were skeptical of it at first, just like the shark bites. I don't know, some of y'all know what shark bites are. Me and my brother wouldn't use them. Hell, now we're using them in dirt and covering them up with concrete. It's an awesome product. I just wanted to show you all that.
Fred, are there any negatives about that product? I mean, why wouldn't every plumber just switch over to using that?
The cost. Like every one of my trucks have 2 of these on them. It's $4,000. A head breaks. It's $200 for a new head. Just a bag of these collars right here, $60. And then you got these collars in my employees' trucks laying on the freaking floorboard, and I'm just, I just go off on them. But I mean, beat them. And I tell the new employees that I hire, I'm difficult, guys. I mean, I am a difficult guy to work for. But if I'm digging a ditch from here to that wall and I'm killing myself, and you're digging the ditch right beside me and you're killing yourself, you're my buddy. But if my 54-year-old butt is smoking you and you're whining and crying at 30 years old, you don't work for me. So, and a lot of plumbing companies in town, I don't know if y'all have noticed, they're branching away from the 24-hour calls. They're branching away from jumping out on weekends or Sunday during the football game to come out. Our phone's blowing up on the weekend, but we get out to y'all's house. It's just, don't message me on my phone saying, I can't believe that your employee charged me $125 to come out Sunday at 6 o'clock to my house. When? You know what I mean? Fix it yourself, you know? Because we try hard and we care so bad, but you guys might not think that doesn't bother me and my brother, that we're sitting there at the house and we get a text message saying, can't believe that I got charged this amount of money for you to come out to my house on Sunday, or 8 o'clock at night, or 2 o'clock in the morning. Come on, guys. I mean, call another plumber. So I had an employee, a guy that used to be in this group, not this one, I think it was before we merged. I said, we're putting this pump in your yard. He added in addition, don't put tampons in it. You can't put tampons in these little pumps. These little pumps will not handle it. That doggone thing was full of tampons. And why did it burn up?
He didn't do it.
He said, well, I can't control what goes on in my bathroom. Well, you're gonna control paying me. You know what I mean? Because I let you know that these little pumps, and not only were the tampons and the strings in there, the doggone plastic applicators were. If you can't throw a plastic applicator in the garbage, get your checkbook ready, guys. It's just common sense. But then to call me and gripe about the price, it just, God, it irks me so bad. It makes me want to just say to heck with B&I, because yes, we all do each other's favors, and yes, we all stand up for each other on LBL, but guys, there's a time where your service, you can't complain about your service. I mean, and it's a big thing. Not only in this group, we actually do calls out of almost every B&I group there is, because there's only one other plumber that deals with this shit besides myself. And I've been in here a long time. I've been in here longer than most of y'all in here. There's a couple of us that have been here a long time. I make money is why I come here. And it's hard on me to get here sometimes. I don't work in an office like Jeff Ford from 9 to 5. If I don't feel like working, I just don't work. I work around the clock, nonstop. Sometimes it's hard on me to get here. But I give it my all. When I'm not here, I don't miss a meeting just because, hell, I don't feel like going to B&I today. That's not it. I'm usually up to my arms in shit or something because I can't make it here. And then I'm penalized. I don't work in an air-conditioned office. My office is everywhere. And Julie's. And you know why I know that we do a good job? Because if we didn't, her husband would not allow us back. He's a tough cookie. And some of y'all have worked for him, so you know what I mean. But it makes me feel good that they still call us back no matter what the case is. They have rental properties. They call me, we go out of our way to get to those rental properties. So my real thing I want.
$127 gladly.
My real thing I just wanted to get across is, I wanted everybody to know, for one man, it's $80 an hour. After hours, 2 o'clock in the morning, if I charge you time and a half for him to go out there and you complain, when? Guys, we work hard. We drive nice trucks. There's a lot of expenses. You guys can ask Dan. If you sit down and add up workman's comp, FICA, liability insurances, gas, tires on vehicles, oil changes, it gets so high that it's unbelievable. I don't know that some customers must think that we just automatically do that the hourly rate doesn't have anything to do with it. I'm not in business to turn money over and make payroll. I'm in business to make money. Is everybody in here in business to make money? Let me ask you.
Yes, sir.
So when people gripe about your prices, does it bother you?
Yep.
Say something. We should all start standing up and say something. Tell them to call someone else and
I do.
experiment.